I'm very respectful, and all Mr. Wade had to do is pick up the phone. I mean, I don't understand. He's an investigator. He knows how to investigate. I looked at his credentials, all of his awards and certificates that he got, but
I really don't want to take anything away from them because you know what? I learned more from them trying to debunk this stuff.
Hello, welcome to Sandy Hook Facts, and I am your host, C.W. Wade, and today we're going to tie up a couple of loose ends as to the dash cams. Now, as is known, we've done a number of FOIA requests, and that includes dash cam footage as well as the invoices to show the make and model of the dash cams. So we know that WatchGuard produced the dash cams. According to their website, a full 1/3 of the police department dash cams are WatchGuard, so they're a very popular brand. WatchGuard's video systems uses a proprietary software program to embed the date and timestamps on the DVDs. They are embedded as a closed caption layer. This was first explained by me in a video called Dashcams Demystified, which was a response to Hoaxers claiming I falsified the date and timestamps.
Okay, Jonathan, smart guy. Let's see you pull this one off. Okay, here's the dash cam. It's playing. Watch this mouse. So you right click on the video. See? Watch this. Magic. Captions. Close captions. What do you guys think of that? And that's it. That's the magic of the timestamps. That's the timestamps. Yes, things blink on and off. That comes in the video. If you want the timestamps off, turn off closed captions. Now this enables from an evidence point of view, if those timestamps are blocking something that the police need to see for their evidence, they can just turn it off.
Since Wolfgang has now admitted the date and timestamps are on there, even his own little flock or cult following needs to now admit it. Now, if you do a simple YouTube search of police dash cams, you'll find several different videos, and some have dash cam timestamps, and some do not have dash cam timestamps. It looks to me, looking at the search results, it runs about 50-50. That's probably representative of the number of WatchGuard videos out there, because while the DVDs get embedded with WatchGuard's date and timestamp as a closed caption, when you upload that video to YouTube, YouTube does not recognize that closed caption layer, and the date and timestamps do not appear. So if you search through YouTube and look at several different video dash cams, it's pretty easy to tell that they don't have date and timestamps on all police dash cams that are loaded up to YouTube. I checked with the local California Highway Patrol officer that I know, and he said they also use WatchGuard. So this is a very well-known, popular brand of dash cam. This has also been recently explained to Wolfgang Haubig by his own video expert, as shown in a previous video. Interestingly, WatchGuard even has a YouTube channel. They don't have very many videos posted, but none of their videos that they post to their own channel show the closed caption date and timestamps. So even they cannot upload a video with the date and timestamp. Me and several others, Keith and Mike and others, have tried to get around this. So far, the only workaround I've found to display the closed caption timestamps is to screen cap the video as it's playing, showing the date and timestamps, and then I have a video that shows the date and timestamps. That's the only way to do it. When I do that, obviously it doesn't capture the audio that's playing. So if I lay the audio back down, it doesn't sync up perfectly, unfortunately. So that's what I lose when I do it that way. But so far, it's been the only way I've found to do it. Now, when I did my first video demystifying date and timestamps, I was able to use Windows Media Player, which did display the closed captions. However, since upgrading to Windows 10, Windows Media Player will not display the closed captions. So the older systems, I think, will play it. I can't get the closed caption to show up on Windows 10. So as of right now, the only two media players I know of that will show the date and timestamps are VLC Media Player and WatchGuard's own media player. WatchGuard's own media player seems to work very well. One thing we have out there is hoaxers running around doing this analysis and that analysis, but none of them are actually doing the FOIA requests and simply ordering them and doing real research. So those hoaxers that are downloading these videos and picking them apart, Googling this up or trying to prove that, it doesn't mean anything to me. When you want to do real research, when you want to do real FOIA requests and order these videos and do a real analysis, then you'll be worth some time. The fake research that goes on with most of the couch potato hoaxers who do absolutely nothing in terms of real research or looking at real evidence, then I don't have a lot of use for you. Now the problem with VLC Media Player is that it doesn't display the closed caption layers properly. The text is not correct on the screen. So if you look at it like we're looking at it here, it doesn't line up properly. So I don't know why that is. So it just has to do with reading the layers. I will tell you this about the layer. With a normal closed caption extractor like CC extractor, you can't get that closed caption layer out of there. So we've tried that, and you can't modify it. So they have it embedded in there. I think the normal closed caption layer, if I remember right, is track 24. I'm not sure what track WatchGuard uses for their closed caption. So it's that's all their proprietary stuff, and I'm certainly no expert to know, but I do know when looking at the VLC Media Player, it doesn't look completely right. Most media players don't show them at all. I've downloaded a number of different media players, and it doesn't read the closed caption layer. But for example, what I did was pull up a VLC Media Player and pull up WatchGuard's media player and played them side by side, playing the same video, and tried to sync them up to the second the best I could, which turned out to be a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. So I did a couple of videos showing side-by-side comparisons of VLC and WatchGuard's media player, and you can see the difference in the way the timestamps are displayed. And again, WatchGuard has this on there that way so that those date and timestamps can be disabled and you can see the entire video. without being encumbered by the date and timestamp. So that if they covered up something that was displayed or something like that, you could still see them. Because I had to show a lot of video, this video turned out to be a lot longer than I wanted it to be, but I wanted to clear up some misconceptions. You know, no one is faking these date and timestamps. They're on there, they're embedded in there. You can't do anything with them. But that said, even if I wanted to completely fake these date and timestamps, unlike what the hoaxers claim, it would not be tampering with evidence. It's not evidence. I own these. I can do whatever I want. If I want to put a little dancing pig on there, if I want to put a little ducky on there, whatever I want to do to these videos, I can do, and it would not be tampering with evidence. So all these hoaxers, you know, and their little claims they make, they're just literally absurd. Anyway, I hope this video does tie up some of the loose ends, and I don't think most people will find this information particularly important, but if you're interested in the date and time stamps, well, there you go. And you might want to do a Freedom of Information Act. I'm not gonna. There's several gigabytes here. I'm not gonna upload them somewhere and host them or seed them. And I don't know how to do all that stuff, and I'm not messing with that type of stuff. So this is what you're getting. You know, if you want the videos, you need to order them from Newtown by Freedom of Information Act request. Pay for them, like I did. I did want to point out one thing. It's very clear in the report that Cinco was using the video Mulhall. So the report does say that. This is probably a marked car he was using for his extra duty assignment at the construction site. And usually lieutenants do not drive around in marked cars, so that would make sense to me. He used another patrolman's car. A lot of interesting videos out there. Make sure you subscribe to my feed. Try to keep current. Alright, so there's a lot of interesting stuffs coming out. I know Keith is doing a video on his interview with some ballistics experts looking at room 10. I don't know what the experts said. I'm looking forward to that video. That video should be coming out soon. I always appreciate real research. That's real research. You know, you get a guy who doesn't know anything about firearms and admits he doesn't even own a gun looking at this stuff. That's not real research. So Keith went out and got a couple of experts. I don't know what they said, but I can't wait to see that. That'll do it for this video. C.W. Wade, Sandy Hook Facts.